Well, good morning, team. Effort Network. Welcome to 2015, the year of no excuses. Family, we're going to do this thing this year. We are taking it even further than we have gone before. This is the year. This is it. We are starting in January. For those who so desire to be retired by January 2016, if you follow the blueprint, guess what, family? It is possible and it can happen. Well, welcome to Motivational Monday. You have dialed into the Team Effort Lifestyle Call. This is your host, Pastor Denise McDowell, along with my business partner, Pastor Del Wafer. The line is open. Who's with me this morning? Introduce yourself. Where are you calling in from? Welcome, family. This is the Team Effort Lifestyle Call, where you will hear things that will move you from faith to fact to action. Who's with me this morning? Go right ahead. Introduce yourself.
Just write it down. Put it on the table for us.
Gregory from Cincinnati.
Cincinnati. Is that Gregory?
Yes, it is. Good morning.
Good morning, sir. How's it going in Cincinnati?
It's going well. It's a little on the chilly side, but it's nice and sunny.
Oh, that's good. It's going to be chilly. I heard it's going to be chilly. Oh, I heard Chicago really going to get it. I don't know who's in Chicago, but y'all better start spraying up.
Right.
Well, welcome, Gregory. Good to have you here.
Thank you.
Sandy Goins, Springfield, Maryland.
Happy. Good morning, Miss Sandy. How are you?
I'm doing well, thank you. Good morning.
Good morning. Welcome. Come on, family. Who else is with us this morning?
Getting ready for 2015. Watch out now. Showtime, baby.
Uh-oh, Showtime. Watch out now.
It's on.
I hear it.
It's on. Let's go.
I hear it. The determination in the voice. Showtime. I hear it, man.
Let's go.
This is it. Let's go. Let's make it happen. Welcome to the call, Mr. Showtime, Sophia Bridges.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Keep it coming, family. This is with us this morning. Go right ahead. Introduce yourself. Team Effort Lifestyle Call. I know you're coming off of vacation, coming off long weeks of being off, coming out of a new year. This is the first week everyone is back to work. I know you're kind of sleepy and droopy. Get that big boost. Spray it up, family. Spray it up. Grab that big boost and that energy. Let's go, fellas. Go. Let's make this thing happen. Right, Sophia?
That's right. Ain't nothing to it but to do it. Think it's got to be on everybody's mind. Come on now.
Hey, it's Marty Wright from Detroit, Michigan. We boosted up here, and we are ready to go. Happy New Year for 2015.
Woo! All right, Michigan coming in strong. Welcome, lady. Good to hear you this morning, bringing a lot of passion.
Vicki Soto, Louisville, Kentucky.
Good morning, Vicki. Get ready for a big event there, you and Denise Moore. I know it's happening. It's happening, Vicki.
Oh, yes. This is going to be the quarter that just blows it out for the Midwest. We're so excited.
This is going to be it. This is, Vicki. I know it is. Well, welcome to the call, Ms. Vicki Soto, Executive Founding Member.
Thank you, dear.
Good morning, Pastor.
I'm not sure, but I think that may have been Mr. Paul Jackson coming at the end. And so welcome, Mr. Paul Jackson and Dancing Machine Frida. And I know right behind them would have been Sheila McDuffie, Millionaire in the Making. Welcome, family. This is a great day. As Vicki Soto said, this is it. We're going to blow the thing up this quarter. I'm telling you, man, the way that you lay your foundation in this month, January, is only going to let you see how great and big your year is going to be. And to get it started off. Now, this is going to be the year, folks. This is going to be the year. I am so serious about those who are serious about retiring in 2016. We have that Power of Two plan. That's the 1 year Power of Two. You have seen it presentation after presentation, but this is the month to put it into action and to take advantage of it along with you and your entire team. you're looking at within another 13 months being able to, if you so choose to, retire. It's up to you. But this thing can help happen. But it's going to happen with a no-excuse attitude, with focus, with determination, and with discipline. And to help us to get it started off in 2015, you guys better be on this call tonight at 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You all better get everyone you know, your entire team, your team builders, your executive family, everyone be on this call tonight, 8 o'clock, because we are going to hear from none other than CEO and co-founder Mel and Amy Gill. Tonight, family, kicking it off tonight. The first call from the CEO and co-founder is tonight. Now, you know he's going to be bringing us something to get us fired up for 2015, and I can't wait to hear what he has to share. I'm going to start right here and bring on my business partner, Pastor Dale Wafer, Executive Founding Member, DCQ Qualifier. Pastor Dale, are you there, sir? Where is Pastor Dale? Pastor Dale, calling on you, Pastor Dale.
Woo! I like that enthusiasm. I love it. I love it.
Pastor Dale, what do you think Mel and Amy Gill are going to bring to the table tonight on that call?
So it's a new year, so it's going to be new focus, and I think that they're going to have some good information. They've had a chance to rest and relax and enjoy. They've been traveling. They've been doing a lot of things, getting ready for this call. So we're hoping that they're going to give us some new solid direction and some new push and excitement. I don't know. May even be some promotions coming. We never know. It's always some promotions come before big events. So let's hope that we get some promotions coming.
I can't wait. I'm excited about the call because this is the first call of the year. And I'm telling you, Mel always brings something that just blows it out the water. So just when we think he's given us everything that can just blow our mind, he brings something else that takes it even further. So I'm excited about where the family is going here in 2015. I am extremely excited. Well, let's bring on our coach for today. As you know, Monday morning is Motivation of Monday. We get some wonderful training from our coach every Monday. Give us some wonderful tools to put in our toolbox. This is 2015. We're going to take every tool in the box and use it. Because I'm telling you, 2015 is it. Game over. We're finished. So, family, let's welcome to the call Coach Nikisha Vaughn. Coach Nikisha, are you there?
I'm here. Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Good morning, girl. Good morning. How are you today?
I am doing wonderful. I am blessed and highly favored.
Woo! You still got that snow in California.
Oh, my goodness. It's been a phenomenal beginning of the year. I'm so excited. We have so many things coming up, and you're right, Pastor Denise. I am just jazzed out of my mind about this call that's coming on. I don't even know why we're having a training this morning, because when Mel and Amy get on the line, there's always going to be some training, some great tools, and hopefully, like Pastor Dale said, some promotion.
We never know. I know one thing. I know everyone needs to be there tonight. I know we need to be there tonight, 8 o'clock. Get the word, send the text message, put it on social media, Facebook. Get on that call tonight and find out where we're going in 2015.
Absolutely, absolutely. Let's get the vision going. Without the vision, we don't know where we're going. So it's absolutely
right.
Good. Everybody get on there. Well, are you ready for training today, Pastor Denise?
I'm ready. I'm in position. My pen and pad are here. I'm ready.
All right. So today we're going to talk about 10 habits of network marketing leaders. So you guys know I read a lot of books. I do a lot of research, along with other things that I do. And I've kind of found these same things that people do over and over and over again that helps them to reach the pinnacle of success. And so let's talk about that today, because the best way to be successful is to follow the habits and the practice of people who are already successful, right? It cuts down your learning curve. That's the great thing about this industry, is that we're not asking anybody to come in and reinvent the wheel. When you start your own traditional business, you probably do have to invent the wheel, because your competition is, let's be honest, they're not going to tell you the best practices. They're not going to tell you the kind of habits that you should have. But when you're in this industry, when you're working as a team, when you have partners, when everybody is working towards the same common goal, we can all learn from each other. And we can take those learnings and help grow our business. And so many of the leaders in network marketing follow the same habits, and I have 10 of them. There might be some more there, but these are the ones that I see most often that I think can help us to grow our businesses. So the point of this is that it's a new year, right? We talked about goals, why we needed our goals. Now we just got to check and see, are we following those practices that are going to reach us to success? Are we just playing around? Because like Pastor Denise, we're not playing anymore. 2015 is absolutely, without a doubt, going to be the year for 10 to make it to one of the top network marketing companies in the world. And so we just want to make sure that we are all on point with everything that we have to do so that we can all take advantage of this huge wave of momentum that's already forming. So I get really excited. I'm going to try and calm it down. It's 8 o'clock in the morning over here, so I'm going to try and pull it down, but I can't promise anything. Let's go. Number one, be a product of the product. This is, it's so basic, guys. Nothing I'm telling you here is going to be really earth-shattering, I promise, sorry. I wish that it was, but really these are the principles that we have to practice every single day because that's really what gets us to success. And so be a product of the product. That means you should be using all of your vitamins from 10. You should not be purchasing anything from brand X. And most importantly is because people want to know the product works. And here's the thing, it's really hard to build this business if you're only talking about the opportunity. Now, you guys are family, right? This is a training call, so I'm going to just give it to you like I have to give it to you. But, it is really hard to grow this business if you're just talking about the business opportunity because at the end of the day, if you're going to ask someone to go and talk to their friends and family about a product, they got to know that it works. And how do you know that it works if you don't use it? And some people may say, well, I don't need to lose weight, or I already exercise, or I'm already really healthy. And that's great. I think that's fabulous. But what I would really recommend is that you stop using whatever nutritional supplements that you were using and start using the sprays. I know it seems very elementary, but here's the thing, guys. If we can get all new distributors to start using the products immediately and share their testimony, how much faster would this company start to grow? Because this really builds the testimonies that's using the products, and it validates this opportunity, and it leads to long-term success. Because here's the thing. If people don't use the product, we don't make any money. It just becomes a job, and nobody is doing this to have a job. We're doing this for that financial freedom, that pinnacle in the sky that really gives us that 1% of the population who is not actually living to work, but, working and living. And so it's really, really important that we become a product of the product and that we share our testimonials. So if you've been in the business for a while and you haven't already recorded some type of a YouTube video or anything and posted it on one of the Facebook pages, I highly encourage you to do that now because you guys don't understand how powerful these testimonials are. My husband and I were listening to the training that Mel did at the East Coast Regional Pastors Meet, and that was one of the things he said. He said, don't go into the details about the product. And honestly, people don't care. They don't care what's in the product. They care on the surface level. They don't really care. They really want to know, does it work? And is there people who have sprayed it in their mouth and they're still alive? And better yet, are those people who sprayed it in their mouth and still alive, are they seeing results? And the best way to do that is in video. So we definitely want to start using technology and start sharing our results that we're getting from this amazing product. Number 2, develop a consumers group. Let the customer decide whether they want to be in business or retail. This is a new product. For us, maybe it's not new because we're like, Intra oil sprays have been around for years. They just haven't really been talked about. So it's not a new product. But for most people out there, they've never heard of spray vitamins before. In fact, I was talking to a lady at church, and I was telling her about the spray vitamins. She's like, oh, my gosh, I totally need that. I can't swallow pills. She's like, I just don't swallow any pills. She's like, I have a hard time taking my medication in the morning because I just can't swallow pills. And so, she was a person who couldn't swallow pills, was looking for an alternative, and still didn't know where to find 10. So these are new products for people. And so people really, when you give them an opportunity to try the products first, again, they can develop that story. They can start to feel more confident about it. And then it's going to just totally make sense that if they want to make any money, that they can start sharing these products because they're going to do it whether or not they join the business. And so when you just mention to them that they can start making money, it makes total sense. So never discount a consumer base. Never discount the retail aspect. First of all, the sprays are affordably priced. So it's not something that's going to be really, really expensive for people to try. And they work. And so we want to make sure that if you can get people who try the sprays have a product testimony and join the business, you are already at a win-win-win situation. So never discount your consumer base. Always be looking for a customer base. Now, the great thing about Team Expert Network is there's no retail quota, which is amazing. And so we'll talk about that a little bit more. But you still don't want to discount the consumer side of it because that can be very, very lucrative to your business. Number 3, we want to make regular presentations. Constantly expose people to the business and to the opportunity and the product. And the best way to do that we found is the TTP, 10 tasting parties, which is a party that you get with, 3 or 4 or 5 people, 50 people, 80 people, whatever you can fill in a room. And basically you're going to share the product. You're going to have people coming up doing testimonials, but we got to do the presentation regularly because the more you start to have them, the more people will come. Now, you may have a presentation and you may end up with one person there or nobody there, and that's okay. You just keep doing it regularly. The more you keep doing these habits every single day, that's where you see the success. And by the way, that's the reason why a lot of people quit, is because a lot of people think, oh, you know what, I had a party and nobody came. Oh, this business doesn't work. I'm out of here. That's not how it works. That's just like saying, oh, you know what, I ate an apple today and I exercised. How come I'm not skinny? Oh, this diet thing doesn't really work. That's ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense, right? And that's the same thing with your business. You can't just work at it one day and say, oh, it didn't work and I'm out of here. No, you have to do it every single day. And so that's why you want to have regular presentations so that you're constantly exposing the business to people. Number 4, attend everything, all company functions, all calls, all training. It's so important that we surround ourselves with like-minded people. Here's the thing. You can be around a lot of people every single day, and they are always trying to infuse their thoughts and their beliefs on you. And what you need to make sure that you do is you're separating yourself from the crowd and that you're elevating the people that you're talking to. And the great way to do that is by associating with people in 10 so that you can get to the place that you want to go. And so not only that, but it's also building motivation. A lot of people think that they only have to develop their mind or get motivation, once a week or once a month or, once a year when I do my New Year's resolutions. No, you got to do it every day. It's like a bath. Think of it like that. You have to bathe yourself in motivation every single day. You know why? Because a lot of us are trapped by paradigms that we've had for years and years and years. So if you've thought a certain way for a really, really, really long time, it's going to be really hard to change that. But when you get into attending all the events, getting on all the calls, you'll start to see that it's a lot easier to stay focused on your business, to start staying excited about your business. The one thing I can tell you is the people who are on this call every single day, every single week, are the people who are growing their business because it's constantly in the forefront of their mind. So attending the calls is not about me. I love you guys being out there, and I'm glad people get, benefit out of the training, but it's not just to make me happy. It's for you. It's for you to actually take some of these tools, to take the stories that you hear, to take the excitement that you hear, and go out there and share it with people and start to grow your business. So you want to make sure that you attend everything. Number 5. Yes, of course, I'm not going to forget it. Personal development. Spend daily self-development time, prayer, inspirational time. Constantly feed your mind positivity. This whole world is stuck on this same slogan. You go to school, you get a good job, you retire, and you go live in the beach on Florida. I don't know if that's what you've been taught, but that was definitely what I was taught. And so we constantly have to renew our mind. If you're saying to yourself right now, 2015 is going to be your year, you're going to retire, you're going to be financially free, and you've worked your whole life for someone, that's going to be a lot harder than it just changes. You're going to have to change your mind. You're going to have to develop into the person who can make that type of an income. And the one thing I can say about network marketing that it does above anything else, if you allow it, is that it changes who you are as a person. It changes you from a person who maybe got up every morning, went to a job that you hated, came home to kids who got on your nerves, went to sleep, and then got up and did everything the next day in the morning, to a person who now has to manage their time, has to help their team, grow their team, be a motivational speaker, be someone who goes out there and gets outside their comfort zone and talks to people that they don't know on a regular basis. It's going to change who you are, but only if you allow it and only if you develop your mind for it. I would love to say that you could just join this business and make tons of money and never have to grow as an individual. That would be great, right? Because then it would be easy. It's just not that easy, but it is worth it. And so I definitely highly recommend that we all invest in our minds, just like we would invest in anything else. If you were trying to lose a lot of weight and you got a trainer, you would invest in that trainer, you would invest in that new program. You have to invest in your mind too. So it might spend a little bit of money, but there's lots of ways you can get around it. There's lots of great things on YouTube. So I'll go ahead and leave that there. But you know I was never going to let you guys go without having a little personal development in there. Number 6, be teachable and coachable. So I have to be honest with you, Tim family, and I know I've said this before, I have a real problem with this. You know, I'm very headstrong. I'm very in my own way. I'm very what I think is right is right. And it was very hard to humble myself and become teachable and, coachable and to listen to other people who have been successful because I personally didn't think it should be that hard. I really didn't think it should be that hard. It makes sense, right? You get 2 people, they get 2 people, we all make a lot of money, we all use great products, we live happily ever after. What's the problem? But it's just not that way, and you have to be coachable in the system. You have to learn from others who have been successful and follow in that success. And as you grow, you'll start to develop your own way, but that's always how we start. It's just being coachable, being teachable, being willing to learn the system, being willing to go through things that may seem uncomfortable. Having a TTP, and people say is, well, how do you do it? What am I supposed to say? You just have a TTP, and you get people there, and you wing it, and you do testimonials, and trust me, you can't say the right thing to the wrong person or the wrong thing to the right person. And so it's so important that we just go out there and that we make sure that we are coachable to the system. Make sure you contact your sponsor, your upline, or anybody in the business who has been in there for a while to get some help with that if you guys need it, which is another reason why events are great. Because then you can meet some other people in the business other than your upline. So if you needed some help for 3-way calls or anything else like that, you would have other people that you can reach out to. So that's another reason why we want to go to events. Number 7, be accountable. Mean what you say what you mean. Take responsibility for what is or what isn't happening in your business. You are the CEO. And that's the thing about being an employee versus being an entrepreneur. When you're an employee and your boss comes and tells you to do something that just seems absolutely crazy and ridiculous, you do it, right? Because that's what you get paid. You get paid to execute. You get paid to spend your time there. You get paid to add value that they think is valuable. But when you're an entrepreneur, it's a little bit different because now when you make good decisions, you get to reap the rewards, but when you make bad decisions, you have to deal with that too. And so whenever we're looking at our business, and we're saying that it's not growing, it's not this, it's not what I thought it was going to be, it's all harder, we always have to look at ourselves. It's not the business, okay, because the business is there. The math is there. It works. It's been around for 12 years. It works. The products work. We know they do. So what is it then? It's us. It's always going to be us. And that sucks, guys. I know it really does suck. It always, always sucks. If our business isn't growing, it's our fault. If our business is growing, it's our fault. Either way, it's all up to us, which is why personal development is so important. See, I knew I was trying a way to sneak that back in there. But we always have to take accountability. So if 2014 wasn't what you thought it was going to be, brush it off. Don't even worry about it one more moment. You know where you're at, and you know where you need to go, and that's where you need to focus on. Number 8, edify the organization. So edify is just to uplift. You want to make sure that you are always constantly edifying the company, edifying the product, edifying Mel and Amy, edifying everything, because then it builds trust in this business. And the reason why and edify leaders, and the reason why we edify the company is because maybe one day you'll move on and you'll do something else, or maybe your business will grow so much that you'll have very little interaction with it anymore. But you know what? The company will always be there, and you want to make sure that people are in touch with the company so that if you leave, they can continue to grow their business without you. And so it's important that we edify the organization. It also adds credibility. Whenever you're doing 3-way calls, always edify that person as a leader, as someone who's high up in the organization, because that helps the people to feel more confident with who they're talking to. And so that's why you heard Pastor Denise use titles when she's talking to different people. People like titles. You may be a person who says, well, I don't care about a person's title. Well, that's you, and that's great. But most people, they do care about titles, and we want to make sure that we edify everything about the organization, everything that they do. Number 9, talk to lots and 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 lots of people. The more people that you talk to, the easier it'll be to run your business. And let me tell you why. Because what happens is when we come into this business and we hear a simple plan like this, get to and help to. Wow, that's powerful. That's easy. That's simple. That's something that everybody can do. And so if we go back to our little cave and we start thinking of the 2 people that we think are going to be absolutely great, let's say we call somebody and we talk to them and they're like, I'm not really interested right now. Maybe check back with me in a year or so or whatever if you're still doing it. And now you're like, oh, no. oh no, 50% of my organization is already gone because I only had 2 people that I was thinking about. What am I going to do? That's stressful for your business. But when you can talk to lots and lots and lots of people, it takes away a lot of that fear, and you disassociate yourself with the outcome, because basically you're becoming a billboard, a walking billboard for 10. And lots of people walk by billboards and they don't go and they see it and they may react to it or they may not. Or here's another example. Let's say you're a store and everybody's walking by your store. You know, you're not going to get sad because people didn't walk by your store, didn't come inside, everyone who walked by. And that's okay because maybe they didn't want it. But you're still going to be there as a storefront, as a tenant, a distributor. You're still going to be there. You're still going to be exposing people. And the more people you do that to, the more people you're working with, the less you hear the no's. The no's just become a lot more silent because you're like, oh, you said no? Okay, fine. I got to get on to the next person. I got like 30 people on my list that I got to call today. I can't be worried about you who doesn't see the vision right now. I got to go on to the 30 people who could potentially see the vision. So there is safety in numbers. This is a numbers game. I didn't like that part of the business either, but, it is what it is. And sometimes that's okay. And that's part of the being coachable and being teachable. You don't have to like everything about this business. You don't have to like everything that Nikisha Bond is saying. The only thing I'm saying is you got to do is you just got to do it. You got to follow the path of success till you get there, till you get to where you want to be, because isn't your goals worth it? Successful people do today what unsuccessful people won't, so they can live tomorrow how unsuccessful people can't. And so it's so important that we work today so that tomorrow we can do whatever it is that we want and use this vehicle for the best of our abilities. And then number 10 is follow the system. Get to and help to. Yes, people can bring in more and more people, but you know what? You want to make sure that your 2 people get their 2 people first. And why is that important? Because you want to create that system that is easy to duplicate. And here's the thing. If you get 2 people in and then you fill in their couple of 2 lines, that's not giving them the opportunity to A, earn money, and B, grow their business. And so you definitely want to make sure that when you're running your business that you're getting your 2 people and you're helping them to make money. I love it when Memo says that. Help your team to make money. Follow the system. Get your 2 people. And if you're saying, well, how am I supposed to get my 2 people? Look at the person who got you in. They're going to be helping you get your 2 people. And that's how the system works. You get to and you help to. You get to and you help to. And the reason I'm repeating that is because when we simplify the comp plan, when we get out of all the, dual core, double binary, cycles, 2, 3 cycles, points on this, when we get away from that and we strip it down to its 4, that's where you can see how simple the system is, and that's what people become really attracted to. The money is great. People love the money, but you know what they love love a lot more, is they love seeing that they can actually make money at something that's relatively simple to do. So if we can keep it really, really simple and teach everyone to follow that system, get your 2 people and help them to get their 2 people. Yes, you can get 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, but if those 2 core people that you have don't have their 2 people as a leader, we don't feel very good about that. So we have to make sure that our team makes money. We have to make sure that our team reaches their goals. That's part of what we do as a leader. And, okay, that was it. That was number 10. And so you just want to make sure that you're contacting people, exposing them to the business, giving them information. Remember, our job is not to enroll. Our job is to expose and to give them as much information as they need in order to come up with a quality decision, because it's all going to be about timing in their life. You're not going to be able to make somebody join this business, because even if you do, guys, here's the thing. Even if you make somebody join this business, they might quit in a couple of weeks, and that didn't benefit you, right? That doesn't grow your team. That doesn't grow your business. So we want to work with the right people. We want to make sure that we follow the system and that we teach people the system, and that everything that we're doing, we're following all of these daily habits, which was be a product of the product. Make sure you have a retail base. Make regular presentations. Attend everything in the company. Spend time in personal development. Be teachable and coachable. Be accountable. Edify the organization, talk to lots and lots and lots of people, and most importantly, or probably not most importantly, but at the end, follow the system. Get to and help to. Back to you, Pastor Denise. Hey, I finished on time.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. Nikisha's on. Nikisha, you said earlier, they might not like what you say. You might not like what you say, but guess what, family? You may not like it, but it works. Everything that has been said, it works, and it's so simple. It's just so simple if you just do it. I think, Nikisha, one of the most important bullet points that you threw out there was being teachable and coachable. If you can be teachable, I'm a prime example of that. I knew nothing about network marketing. I still don't. Well, I know a lot more than I did, thanks to Nikisha Bond and Mel and Amy. But, I mean, if you can be coachable and if you can be teachable, anything is possible. It's a simple system. Nikisha also said, follow the system, follow the blueprint. I love it at times. Nikisha Bond, she'll say, you know, McDonald's is a billion-dollar corporation, and they put this in the hands of teenagers. They put it in the hands of 16 and 17-year-old teenagers, of billion-dollar corporations. Why? Because they can follow a simple system. That's what we have in Team Effort Network, a simple system. You know what that simple system is? Get two to get two. You get your two, and you get your two to get two. And be coachable and teachable. We can show you how to do that. But I'm telling you, family, I want you to get your two every month and make sure those two get their two. Starting this year, January, we're going for it because 2016, we want to all have the option to say, I can retire now if I so choose. So if you don't have your brand new two for this month, January, get them. How are you going to get them? You're going to be committed. You're going to be focused. You're going to be disciplined. And you're going to be determined to make this happen. Talk to your two. It's so easy. We have a product that say I work, a product that say I can. People are looking for our product. They're looking for this. Share your story. Share your testimony. That's all people want to hear. Look for people that's looking for something. People are looking for something in 2015. They're looking for a new beginning. They're looking to start fresh. Those are the people that you are looking for, the ones that are looking for something. Go out there, find them, get them in, and when you get those two in, meet with them and show them how they're going to do the same thing you just did and duplicate that every month, and you are set. I'm so excited for this entire family at Team Effort Network. I'm so grateful and thankful for Mel and Miguel and what they have placed in their hands. We are taking this thing to the top, nonstop, and it's going to happen. Ready or not, here it comes. We are here. And do not forget the 10 extravaganza taking place in March. Family, y'all better get y'all tickets. I hope the price didn't go up. If it didn't, check your back office. Get your tickets. You know you don't want to miss our first year birthday celebration. You don't want to miss it. You've got to be in the house for that. That's a history in the making. And they have plane tickets on sale right now. Just one at a really good price for some reason. Prices are really good, so take advantage of that before they get up to $500 and $600 for a plane ticket. Take advantage of that. Coach Nikisha Bond, thank you for those awesome bullet points. Thank you for that training. Families, put it into action. It will work. I'm going to go out now to the UK to Dr. Anita Poole with our quote for today. Dr. Poole, are you there?
I am here. Can you hear me okay, Denise?
I can hear you loud and clear. How are you?
Oh, I am so excited about 2015. I've got even gold-colored nail varnish. I am so excited. This is our golden year, right, Denise? Dale and Nikisha, it is a golden year. How about... Yeah, absolutely. How about these for headlines? People are having less children because they can't afford it. Half of families will only have one child. Why? Because of the cost. What are we giving right here? We're giving the opportunity to earn unlimited income. Exactly as Nikisha said, a simple thing. Find two and help those find two. That's basically how I explain it. Find two, put one on one side, one on the other, and help those two do exactly the same. Find their two. And just doing that simple thing, there are 10 ways of earning, but one doesn't even need to understand the pay plan. Just find two, help those two find their two, and just keep doing the same, and the pay plan will take care of itself. So whether it is people want income to bring up their children or to educate their children or to get a new home or to get a car or to help their children get their home, the next generation, they're going to find it increasingly difficult to buy their own home. It's going to become more and more and more about renting because of the prices of property, and it is almost unaffordable to get on the property ladder. So, if you have enough money, guests, reps on the line, Well, what about thinking about your children? What about thinking about a legacy? What about thinking about the next generation? And the next generation are going to have it really, really, really tough. Not only is the pace of life going up, health statistics, going up in terms of health getting poorer. I mean, one of the headlines is more hospitals are needed to stop the obesity crisis. They're actually talking about they need more hospitals because of the obesity crisis, because the obesity crisis is contributing to other serious disorders like diabetes, high blood pressure, high cholesterol, and strain on absolutely everything. If one's very overweight, it's putting a strain on every single organ in the body, liver, kidneys, let alone heart, blood, etc. So this is incredibly, incredibly important. And the world is in for quite a volatile time, with the oil prices, going down. They're even talking about deflation in certain areas. Income is going to be really, really tight. So, we're looking forward to 2015. Why? Even though we know the world economy is going to be volatile, because we've got something so outstanding in our hands. The product is absolutely incredible. It's needed by everyone. At least, everyone needs at least one of our fantastic products, whether they need to slim, the Slim by 10, whether they need energy, the cell energy, natural antioxidants, whether they need to boost their B vitamins in the B boost, whether they're not getting enough sunshine or too much sunscreen or got disorders related with D3 deficiency, and they need the D power, whether they need the super berries in the Super 10 and the ionic minerals, or even the 5-HTP in the Super 10, which helps with mood, which helps with sleep. We don't guarantee anything. We don't claim to treat, cure, or prevent. These are all natural substances, but we know we have countless testimonials. So, the world's in for a volatile time. Health is in for a volatile time. There's a healthcare crisis, and the pharmaceutical companies are reaping the benefits. So, why take drugs constantly? Painkillers, there's an epidemic of people having painkillers, an epidemic of people having antidepressants. Well, we don't claim to treat, cure, or prevent, but we know we have got people on these fantastic natural products, and it has helped their pain. It's, back pain, neck pain, muscle pain, joint pain. It's helped their not only their pain, it's helped their inflammation because of the antioxidants in them. And by normalizing the vitamin status and the mineral status, it is jaw-dropping what is happening. So absolutely incredible. And, people are spending a lot of money on supplements. Do you know the range is between £5 a month on vitamin supplements people are spending to £230 per month on intravenous injections of vitamins. Why have intravenous injections when you can have a simple oral spray which has an over 90% absorption rate, which is akin to an injection? Injections you have over 90% absorption rate. Our oral sprays, which taste fantastic, by the way, like sunshine in a bottle, was the lady said to me when she tasted it. Why have an injection when you can have a simple, tasty, natural oral spray that's not invasive at all? And, things like cancer, on the up. In fact, the UK, hate to say this, but there was a headline to say the UK is in shame in the war on cancer. Other countries are leading the way on treating cancer, and the UK is falling behind. So, we need these products, basically. We don't claim to treat, cure, or prevent cancer, but we do know, for example, D3 is essential for your genes to function properly. We know that in cancer, sometimes the cancer cells mutate. The genes actually, the cancer cells mutate, that's actually affecting the genetic makeup. And the genetic makeup controls every single cell in the body. So, one needs to have one's mineral status good, one's vitamin status good, one's antioxidant status good, and keep one's health as high as possible. In fact, they're even researching whale genes because they found whale genes have such a high longevity. When I say whale, that's the animal, W-H-A-L-E, whale. They're actually examining whale genes because whales have a huge, huge longevity, and there are certain illnesses that whales just don't get. And they're realizing that it's something to do with their genetic makeup. And so they're doing a lot of research on that so that they can apply that research to human genes. Well, what are we doing already? Our D3, just one example, I've just said D3 is essential for the human genome. In fact, 1/6 of the human genome actually operates by using vitamin D3, which the main source is sunshine. We get hardly very much in our food. So here we have something so incredibly powerful at the fundamental genetic level. So, folks, we've got a fantastic 2015 coming. I'm really, really excited about it. In fact, I am on the video call right now. I have resumed the webinar system and the video call, which actually comes from our sister division, My Video Talk. So I'm actually using our parent company tools to communicate worldwide. And I will, again, Monday to Friday, be on the video call, UK time 4:30 p.m. in the afternoon. That is 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, which is 11:30 a.m. Eastern time. I will have the last 15 minutes of the TEI Lifestyle Call on speakerphone, so anyone who can't access it because they can't call, they can actually hear it on the video call system. Plus, I will stay on for 5-10 minutes afterwards for any questions, anything anyone wants to ask, whether it's a representative or a guest. Obviously, if you're a guest and I haven't introduced you, I will be sending you straight back to contact the person who introduced you. But I will be there to answer any questions. If you need to see anything, like, for example, because it's actually on video, globally, you can invite anyone globally and they can actually see the sprays, they can ask the questions, they can actually see a representative, and they can be answered in person without traveling. So, folks, we got some fantastic tools from this company. Let's expand state to state, town to town, village to village, state to state, country to country. It's so incredibly exciting what we have beyond us. So it's all about attitude, basically. Either you're going to do it or you're not going to do it, because we have everything given to us basically by the company. These are great, great products. It's a superior pay plan, and we even have the video tools to be able to share it. So it's all about attitude. Thomas Jefferson said, "Nothing can stop the man with the right mental attitude from achieving his goal. Nothing on earth can help the man with the wrong mental attitude." So it's all about having that right mental attitude and going out there, with passion. Just like, Nikisha comes on every Monday. The passion in her voice is absolutely outstanding. That's the passion we start our week with, and that's what we need to go out with. So John C. Maxwell said, "People may hear your words, but they feel your attitude." When Denise opens the call, what you actually feel, it's not just what you hear, but you feel Denise's passion and her positive attitude. And that's what we've got to go out with. Lou Holtz said, "Ability is what you're capable of doing. Motivation determines what you do. Attitude determines how well you do it." So it's all about motivation. It's not what you know, it's how you go about things, how passionately you share things, basically. Whether you know a little or whether you know a lot, it doesn't really matter. You know, if you come on the calls on Monday and you hear Nikisha rattle off wonderful things that she knows, and you think, well, I don't know all that, it doesn't matter. She's training you every single Monday. She's training you. And if you come on the calls regularly, you'll hear the testimonials, you'll hear the stories, you'll be able to build up in your mind, you know, a whole load of testimonials that you can draw on, loads and loads of tips. I give loads of tips about the trends and how you can use the trends to actually market the TEN sprays. Denise and Dale give fantastic tips. I mean, when Dale comes on as well, he's absolutely amazing. Talk about motivation. He fires us up. So Winston Churchill said, attitude is a little thing that makes a big, big difference. And that guy really overcome a hell of a lot. So lastly, John C. Maxwell said, the greatest day in your life and mine is when we take collectively total responsibility for our attitudes. That's the day we truly grow up. And the day we truly will grow absolutely, incredibly, exponentially, because that's what 2 find 2 find 2 find 2 is. It's exponential growth. And with exponential growth, you start small, you gradually build up, and then as it's 2 find 2 find 2 find 2 find 2, it builds exponentially. And therefore, there's a tipping point, and it suddenly just, the graph goes up crazy, basically. You know, it just takes off phenomenally. And that's the point in time we are going for great exponential growth worldwide. So, let's go out there, let's take responsibility, and let's make it happen, folks. Back to you, Dale, Denise, and Nikisha.
Thank you, Dr. Nita Poole from the UK. And family, please take advantage and tune in with Dr. Poole on the video call. You can get your guests on there, or even if there's questions that you have about the content, about the product, a testimony, if you want her to break down a product, if you have questions in regards to a particular spray, Dr. Poole will give you the information that you need. And I'm sure she will post that information on Facebook where you can connect with her. So go to Facebook, Tenacious Generation page, or my page, and connect with Dr. Poole to see her, meet her on the video call, and get the questions and answers that you have in regards to the vitamin sprays or whatever it is that you want to know. She does an excellent job. And Dr. Poole, I love the quote she gave about attitude, because great success starts with a great attitude. So 2015 family is going to start with that great attitude. That's how it's going to happen. It's got to be every day, every morning with a great attitude. Pastor Dell, are you there, sir, before we close out for today?
Well, let me tell you, you know, Nita Poole, Dr. Nita Poole, thank you so much. Great job you did. And Nikisha Bond, wow. You hit it out of the ballpark again, over and over again. Listen, guys, don't forget to be on the CEO call tonight. It's going to be powerful, 5 p.m. Eastern Time. You don't want to miss it. And, you know, take some notes. Make sure you get your team on the call with you. Don't come to those calls by yourself. They're very, very important to find out, you know, what the CEO is talking about, what he's thinking about. We get a chance to hear from him once a month, and that's a prime opportunity for you to get your people on the call so you can see where the direction the company is going in 2015. And let me tell you, 2015 is going to be our best year yet.
Woo! You can believe that, Pastor Dale. You can believe that. 2015, guess what, family? And Tennis Network millionaires are going to be made. People are going to be winning an exotic car program. People are going to be becoming 10 stars. It's going to happen. 2015 is when it's going to happen. Join us tonight, 8 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time to hear from our CEO and co-founder, Mel and Amy Gill. Family, I love you. Get your 2 and be on the call tonight. And be back here again tomorrow morning to hear more great things about Team Effort Network. God bless you. You are loved and you are appreciated. Thank you, Coach Nikisha Bond. Mwah.